Some of you guys have probably noticed it. I got suspended from Twitter yesterday. From time to time, I like to have fun when the NFL is stirring up a lot of drama. I'll switch my profile picture and my name over to Adam Schefter, and I'll tweet out some fake news just to rile up people. And that has never been an issue as long as I've changed my profile back. But I went to the gym right after I tweeted it, so I left all my shit as Adam Schefter. The tweet said, and by the way, I was proud of this. Breaking news, Aaron Rodgers has informed the Packers that he is retiring from football. The 37-year-old reigning MVP has already agreed to permanently take on the role as the host of Jeopardy starting this July. Yeah, I didn't really think about the consequences there. Someone obviously got pissed off, reported me for impersonation, and well, I'm suspended. I'm not sure for how long, but I don't think it's permanent, at least I hope not. So I probably won't ever do that again. Alright, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I would be talking about the draft, but I think I want to save that for another video when the actual draft is all said and done. So today we're going to carry on last week's tradition, and instead of the top 10 running backs, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 NFL wide receivers. Again guys, nothing factual, my own personal opinions here. In other words, if I don't put your favorite receiver on this list, please do not drive to my house and attempt to cut off my head. Alright, so first off, we're going to go over some snubs, but we kind of have a lot of them. Receivers got a little bit difficult in the second half here because there's a lot of people who just sit right on the line of like 10 to 15. So every player that I'm about to rattle off right now is not on this list, but they definitely could be. Tyler Lockett, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, Scary Terry, and the most difficult one to leave off probably, Calvin Ridley. Like I said, please don't shoot me. Anyway, onto the list.
Oh my fucking...
Alright, starting off at number 10, we have Justin Jefferson. Now, I know, I'm going against the code. You don't ever put rookies in the top 5. You rarely ever put them in the top 10. Typically, you don't do that unless it's like a Patrick Mahomes situation. Okay, well, this kind of is a Patrick Mahomes situation. I mean, Justin Jefferson just came into the league and essentially has done something that nobody else has. You know, unless you're Bill Groman back in 1960 where you caught 1,473 yards or whatever the fuck it was. But I mean, seriously, Jefferson just walks into the league and has one of the greatest rookie receiving seasons of all time. That, and I live in Minnesota, so I got to firsthand watch every single game he played. And you bet your goddamn ass I'm gonna take Justin Jefferson number 10. Number 9, we got Allen Robinson. Still think he's one of the most underrated players in the league. And thank God Justin Fields got drafted last night. That's got to make Allen Robinson a little bit happier. But you get a guy like Allen Robinson, he's got good hands, he's fast, he's strong, he's a package deal. And he's still putting up great numbers despite being on a horseshit team. I shouldn't say horseshit team, he's just never had a quarterback. Really, really fucking sad. But like I already mentioned, I live in Minnesota. I get to watch a lot of Allen Robinson every single year too, which means I get to watch him torch us. And another thing I really like about Allen Robinson is his aggressiveness in the red zone. Now, he might not be as big as Julio or Mike Evans or any of those guys, but he plays like them in the red zone. And I mean shit, dude, if you're coming off back-to-back 1,100 plus yard seasons with Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles throwing you the goddamn rock, I have a pretty good reason to believe that you'd be a lot higher on this list if you had anybody else. Up next at number 8, we've got Big Mike Evans. Another underrated player in the league, in my opinion. And I mean, I've even kind of talked some shit. At one point, I called Mike Evans red zone dependent because certain games he definitely is. But guys, Mike Evans has thrown up 1,000 yards every single season he's been in the league. 7 straight seasons of 1,000 plus yards. Red zone dependent 4 games a year or not, you're obviously doing something fucking right. And the fact that Mike Evans is red zone dependent makes it even better because not only is he going to get you 1,000 yards a season, but he's going to get you a shit ton of touchdowns too. He's quick, he's big, he's physical. But I do wonder what his situation would be if Tom Brady wouldn't have gone to Tampa Bay. You know, there's a possibility he would have gotten even more yards because without Tom Brady there, those wide receivers were not evenly distributed like they were when Tom was there. Tom doesn't have a number 1 guy. He uses whoever the fuck is best at his disposal. Which again, if Mike Evans is getting 1,000 plus yards a season, that means he is easily at the quarterback's disposal, which means he is open. It's crazy to say a player with his kind of stats can be slept on, but I seriously think so. Give me Mike Evans at number 8. Number 7, we've got my guy, DK Metcalf. Yeah, he's high on my list. He is really high because I think that we are looking at somebody who is going to run the league for a very long time, right by Justin Jefferson. Other than his slow Stone Age route running, DK Metcalf is the perfect complete package deal. The guy is good at everything he does, and he is a titan. Now I know I hate to use the terms. As a matter of fact, I like to never use the terms. He's the next someone. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, he's going to be the next Julio. He's going to be the next Megatron. But in a comparison standpoint, look at the guys that people my age just grew up with. AJ Green, Julio Jones, Antonio Brown. You know, the big three that ran the league for the longest time. Okay, they're starting to leave and we're starting to get the new breed in. You know, in my eyes, the group that's going to be taking their spots, not saying they're going to become the new them, but taking over their spots as the leaders of the league. I see DK, I see Jefferson, I see Scary Terry. It's those kind of guys that I think are going to come in and take over for the longest time. DK Metcalf specifically being my number one guy. Going forward in the league, I literally don't even see it as a possibility that DK doesn't work out. Give me DK Metcalf at number 7. All right, number 6, we've got Toolbag Thomas. I damn near took DK over Michael Thomas, but it's just like Michael Thomas is still putting up the numbers every single year. Not this year, obviously, he was hurt. But he's still putting up the numbers. I think they're going to go down a lot. I don't think he's going to get the amount of receptions he got when he had Drew Brees dumping him off the ball every single play. But I'm still expecting Michael Thomas, if he's healthy, to have a fucking decent year on the Saints. And this would all be so much easier to accept if he just wasn't such a tool. The constant bitching and moaning. The comical vision that he actually thinks he is the best in the league. The fact that every time the Vikings have handed him his ass in the playoffs, he's hopped on Twitter and just started talking shit the next week. Fighting with your own teammates in practice because they lock you up. Dude, as a player, I hate Michael Thomas, and I always will. As a person, I'm not going to talk shit about him. I don't know him off the football field. Give me Michael Thomas at number 6. I'm not talking about him. All right, and number 5, and he is falling, but I still got Julio Jones. I just can't sit here and think that we live in a world where Julio Jones is not a top 5 receiver. Julio Jones reminds me a lot of Rob Gronkowski in the sense that he doesn't always play, but when he does play, it's always special. Because when he does play, Julio Jones still performs at his elite peak level, but he's just not healthy as much as he used to be. And obviously age is coming with that. The guy's like 32 years old now. So like, you guys know what I said about DK. Like, he is just missing his route running. Okay, Julio Jones is the complete package. He has everything you could ever want at the maximum level. He's a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer. We'll never ever see a receiver like him again. I mean, as of this very moment, Julio Jones still is my number 5, but sadly I'm aware that that time could be winding down. Up next at number 4, we've got Tyreek Hill. He's been in the league for like 5 seasons and he has 5,300 receiving yards and 47 fucking touchdowns. Like, you gotta think, if Tyreek Hill was 5 inches taller, it would be unfair for the league. You know, the only knock we really have on Tyreek Hill is his height. And for those of you who just say that he's only a fast receiver, you guys are nuts. And then you got the group of people that say he's only good because he has Patrick Mahomes. Again, no. He threw up 1,000 yards with Alex Smith in 2017. Now, I'm not saying Alex Smith is bad, but it's another quarterback. Players like Tyreek that people love to hate just for being good, and Tyreek is good. A matter of fact, he's really fucking good. And I'm willing to bet you put him on any high-passing offense and he is going to continue to be really fucking good. It's not about the size, it's about the talent and it's about the scheme. Give me Tyreek at number 4. Number 3, we've got Stephon Diggs. Call me biased, say what you want, I don't care. I'll tell you guys this right now, in fantasy football, if I have pick 8 and below and Nick Chubb is already gone, I'm probably going to take Stephon Diggs. The last 2 seasons that Stephon Diggs was in Minnesota, he broke 1,000 yards receiving, and that was a rush-heavy offense. Now, I know that says a lot about Justin Jefferson, believe me. But what I'm saying is he goes 1,000 yards, transitions over to Buffalo in a heavy pass offense, and proceeds to lead the league in both yards and receptions. Okay, if you're still arguing his talent, are you fucking crazy? It's not very often that we have a receiver force his way out of an organization and then proceed to do exactly what he fucking told us he was gonna do. He's not going to get any worse. His numbers might not remain the same. I imagine Buffalo is probably going to try and run the ball a little bit more next year, but they're still going to remain heavy pass. He's still going to be the number 1 guy. He's still going to be the best in the AFC East. And right now, I think he's still going to be the best in the AFC. I have watched every single game of Stephon Diggs' career. I am very well aware of who I'm talking about. Yes, give me Stephon Diggs at number 3. All right, number 2, we've got Davante Adams. Okay, so if we break down Davante Adams here, what I see is the best route runner in the league. Purely, he is the best route runner. He's got a top 3 set of hands, and his awareness on the field is unmatched. What I mean by awareness is if you ever watch Davante Adams play, you ever watch him play in high traffic situations especially, he's one of those receivers where he doesn't need to be looking at his quarterback to know what's going on. Davante Adams knows the offense, he knows the playbook, and most importantly, he knows that if he's one-on-one, there's a good chance he's going to win that fight every single time. And it doesn't matter where you are on the field. You could be literally in a wrestling match with Davante Adams in the end zone. If Aaron Rodgers throws that ball, Davante Adams is going to snap onto it. And I know if you go look up Davante Adams' stats, he's not going to have 7,000 or 8,000 yard seasons in a row. But in my book, he's more so one of those players that you just watch and you know that he's one of the best. Every move that guy makes, he's making history, man. And number 1, I'm sure you could guess it, it is DeAndre Hopkins. It's his jump ball, man. I can't get over it. And I've been saying this since before the Hail Mary, so don't even start with me. I mean, for one, have you seen DeAndre Hopkins' hands? He looks like E.T. I mean, his hands are this fucking long. That guy can literally palm a bowling ball if he wanted to. But you get a freaking nature like that on a football field, and it just makes the game a little bit unfair at the moment in time. Somebody as fast as DeAndre Hopkins, somebody as physical as DeAndre Hopkins, should not be also blessed with a wingspan and a pair of hands that you can snatch a ball out of a 5-foot radius anywhere around you. Man, it doesn't matter if you have 1 guy, 2 guys, hell, you could have fucking 3 guys on DeAndre Hopkins. If that ball is in any reach of where he can touch it, he is going to catch it. I've seen it time and time again. He mosses people every single game. He mosses people to the point where they don't even put it on SportsCenter anymore. And I think he's been quietly the best receiver in the league for about 3 years now. People have never thought so. I don't know if it was because he was on Houston. I don't know what the deal was. D-Hop's been in the league for 8 seasons. 6 of those years, he has finished with above 1,100 receiving yards. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Give me DeAndre Hopkins at number 1. Alright guys, and that is going to be it for my top 10 NFL wide receiving list. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like this video, you already know what to do. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share it, do whatever you can do to help me out. You guys know I appreciate it. As far as Twitter goes, hopefully I'm unbanned soon. I don't think it's going to last that long. One more quick thing, guys. If you want to see me do a quarterback list or a tight end list, whatever one it is, put it in the comments below. Maybe I'll do it next Friday. Make sure to interact with it, though. I want to pick the one that gets the most attention. Obviously, that's the one you guys want to see the most. But with that being said, guys, I am going to hop off. I hope you guys have an incredible weekend, and as always, I will see you in the next video.